Hi there, this is Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com here with game number 1 in the standard daily with Esper tokens. I am on the play. Yes, I'd like to play first. And this is a decent hand. We have a way to reset the game. We got a pump and we got a utility card. So I'm not going to mull this. No mulls on his part either. We'll play Watery Grave tapped. Pass the turn to him. And a Howled Fountain. Okay, Flash or Esper control most likely. So go ahead, throw this Isolated Chapel out. And a favorable wins. Pass the turn back to him. So he decides just to draw a card with Azorius Charm because he knows I'm on tokens. That is a great card. We'll go ahead and check out this Drowned Catacomb. And I might be Azorius Charming as well at the end of turn. Yeah, I'm not too worried about his deck. I mean, the Reckoner is a problem, but we can always Supreme Verdict it. So I'm going to Azorius Charm as well. And that's a good one. Oops, I thought that was in the end step. Okay, we're in the end step now. So I could wait till he plays something in Supreme Verdict, but I think what I'm going to do here is throw out the Talron's Invocation, put 2 3/3 flyers out on board, and next turn we can Intangible Virtue. Unless he's running main board negates, then in that case we are in trouble. Another Azorius Charm to cycle through his stuff. Okay, not bad. Alright, so we got 2 3/3s that might just be Supreme Verdict here. I'm thinking I am playing it. Yes, we're playing against Reckoner Flash. So I do like my chances here. I do like this matchup. As the Terminus and Supreme Verdicts come in, and I just control his board and eventually just overpower him with the flashing back of Lingering Souls and getting 2 for 1 on all my cards. So we will go ahead and play this Virtue. Now he can't Restoration Angel to kill Drake. And swing in here with our Drake tokens. So now he is at 12, and I thought a Restoration Angel would come in a turn there. We might be just Supreme Verdicting, wiping the board here. Yep, I knew that was coming. So I'll go ahead and Forbidden Alchemy. Forbidden Alchemy is something I did add since the deck tech. And I think Blind Obedience is the better card here than Devour Flesh since we have Supreme Verdicts of our own. So we'll grab the Blind Obedience and get rid of those cards. Alright, check out the Blind Obedience. Pass it to him. And we got 2 dead Supreme Verdicts in our hand right now, which if I do see a Reckoner, I will immediately Supreme Verdict it. That's not a threat. See if he misses on his Bolus. And he does. Misses on the Bolus, so good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can flashback or Forbidden Alchemy at end of turn, which we will do. I probably should be playing Sphinx's Revelations in this deck, but I checked my collection and didn't have any. So I'll have to pick up some more Sphinx's Revelation, but I think Sphinx's Revelation works very well in this deck as well, rather than Forbidden Alchemies. Alright, that's awesome. Now we can get some more value out of our Supreme Verdict. And I am in a Forbidden Alchemy just in case he does play Dispel's main board. Bloodline Keeper is probably the strongest card here. As it will definitely give us a way to get back in this game. And it is out of Searing Spear, range with this favorable winds. So taking 4 here, not a big deal. And I'm hoping he overextends. I'm hoping a Reckoner comes out. No Reckoner. I do believe that it is in our best interest just to wipe the board here. And yeah, maybe just Tolerant Invocation. Yeah, I'm gonna Invocation here because Invocation actually deals with everything. As these are 4/4s. So it's going to force him to Supreme Verdict again. So he'll have to waste his Supreme Verdict. And anything to make our Bloodline Keeper stay in play is what we're looking for. And there's one of his Searing Spears out. Not that it's a big deal at this point. I mean, he can't Snapcaster Searing Spear anymore unless he has another Snapcaster Searing or double Searing Spear. But it looks like your Bloodline Keeper will survive. Plus, these are threats by themselves right now. He might have to waste some burn spells like a Pillar on a Drake. Oh, that works too. Okay. Mortar's Overload does get rid of my dudes. So we're down to 11. I am going to check out a Supreme Verdict here. And Blind Obedience as well for another life. And that kind of resets the board. So main board Essence Scatter is at Charm. So he does have some control in here. And I'm not sure whether, I think I am going to. We're going to check out this Bloodline Keeper. And it could get mortared away. But I think right now is as good a time as ever to chuck it out. But here comes a big Sphinx's Revelation, I'm assuming. Yeah, we definitely need Sphinx's Revelation in this deck, and it'd make it very good. Yeah, ouch. So I'm sure that he will have a Mortars or a Supreme Verdict or somehow to deal with this Bloodline Keeper. And the negates are definitely coming in for the Sphinx's Revelations next game. Negates, Duress, usual suspects. All right, there's one Reckoner. And does he have 13 in his graveyard? So he's going the Harvest Pyre strategy, and I don't know if this was 13. I think it was. And for 16, yes, and that is game. So lose game 1 to the Harvest Pyre Boros Reckoner combo. And we go to the sideboard here. So Beckon Apparitions are okay. They're very good against like an end of turn strategy. I think I think Talryn and Bloodline Keeper do stay in here. I'm not sure about I think Supreme Verdicts do stay in as well. I'm not sure about the Tributes and the Devours. I think they go out. Detention Sphere, he doesn't have any way to deal with a Detention Sphere, and that could get double Reckoners. Could get double Restoration Angels. So I do think the Detention Sphere is very good here as well. I don't think Severs come in. He doesn't have enough creatures to real, and we are going to continue to run the Supreme Verdicts, or maybe we don't run the Supreme Verdicts and we just, I mean, I guess the only real threat in his deck is the Boros Reckoners, and I think that 2 Severs and a Detention Sphere deals with that decently. The Negates definitely come in, the Duresses come in. He might go a Jace strategy. He might be thrown in Jace against us. I doubt it. I think he'll still continue to use Blasphemous Act. I mean, Witchbane Orb helps us against the Boros Reckoner, and I think it does come in. But, well, there's nothing really else that Witchbane Orb hits, though. I guess it shuts down Jace as well. So it's better than Elixir of Immortality. So this is what we're looking at right now. Blind Obedience is decent versus him, but definitely not against... I like Blind Obedience against Hasters, and I don't think that we will wheedle him down enough. I mean, Flash is a fast enough deck that... Actually, Blind Obedience is good against Restoration Angels, so I might keep it in. So 4 cards still need to come out. I'm thinking the Beck and Apparitions aren't. I mean, maybe they're more powerful than the Tower's Invocations. So I think I'm going to take the Tower's Invocations out and maybe like a 1 of Favorable Winds. And we'll play it like this. Or maybe just a 1 of Blind Obedience. That's better. We don't want to have 2 Blind Obediences. Alright, so let's try this out. So we'll play first. And this is a definitely keep hand. Got 2 pumps and a Midnight Haunting. So I don't, actually now that I think about it, it's probably not the best of time to be playing a tokens deck with Blasphemous Act running around. But this kind of token deck is just trying to get a couple tokens, pinging the opponent down every turn. It's not trying to overwhelm with a million tokens. So I should have played the Hallowed Fountain there. I don't know why I played it like that. Misclick on my part. But now I actually do want to play a Hallowed Fountain or a Watery Grave. Play the Hallowed Fountain. We'll take 2 life. So if I lose by 2 life, that's my bad. So quite aggressive draw. I don't want to see any more lands. I got plenty. That is the perfect card. I don't want to just run into a Syncopate or a Negate here. So I'm just going to play this Drowned Catacomb. And pass the turn to him. And then end of turn Midnight Haunting. Or if he casts an Azorius Charm here or an Izzet Charm here, then I think I will Midnight Haunting. And he might have a Dispel. I'm willing to risk a Dispel here. So he did bring in Jace. Okay, so he did bring in Jace, so I'm glad I did bring in that Witchbane Orb. And then I probably will, if this goes to Game 3, I will bring in Elixirs. So there's his Reckoner. I think we can easily race him. So if I put 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'd have a turn before Blasphemous Act comes out. So I do think Lingering Souls is a better play. So he's looking at 12 damage next turn, if we can stick a Favorable Winds. He might just be... No Supreme Verdict. So I'm going to try to stick a favorable winds here. And he's down to a 2, but I think I might just be dead to a Blasphemous Act next turn. Alright, so he's not down to a 2, but he's down to a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can cast the Blasphemous Act no matter what. So I do believe we are going to flash back the Lingering Souls. And he just scoops here. So cool. We win. Going on to game number 3. I'm going to bring in the elixirs just in case the Jace is a strategy he's going to go. I don't think the tributes come in. Or the Tower Invocation. Huh. Maybe I'm playing too many pump spells with favorable winds. I'm going to take out the Beckon Apparitions for the Elixir of Immortality. So just a 1 of the Elixir of Immortality. And I'm going to throw in one more. Yeah, 1 of Tower Invocation, I think. Not a bad hand. We can lead off with a Watery Grave. First turn to dress him. Get rid of hopefully Sphinx's Revelation. And it does look like he had to mull. So he's going to give me more options with that Thought Scour. I like that. And yeah, there's double Sphinx's Revelation there. He can't cast him. It might just be good to get rid of the Thought Scour and hope he can't cast anything for a while. But late game, it's the Sphinx's Revelation that will get him there. He's got double, though. I'm going to take the Thought Scour. So he didn't draw another land. He's just got Snapcaster, Sphinx's Revelation, and one other card in hand. So I'm hoping to draw into a land here, or I'm hurting. Okay, at least I can throw out this favorable winds. And if I draw another land, I am golden. So Azorius Charm was the other card that he drew, so... Okay. So he didn't draw into a land. He's stuck on 2 lands. And we luck out here. I don't think he's got a counterspell in his hand. So the best thing here... We can just end a turn Midnight Haunting as usual. Looking pretty good this game. Just have to outrace those Sphinx's Revelations. So he misses his land drop again. This can come into play tapped. Take him down to 12. And again, Midnight Haunting in a turn. Misses his land drop again, yet for the... The third turn, it forces him to Mizzium Mortars. Just a Midnight Haunting's token. But we'll put in 2 more. And he's on a 2-turn clock now. And nothing for 3 can wipe my board. So I am going to... Oh wait, Detention Sphere can. But it's worth the risk. Oops, combat phase. So Detention Sphere land would be the only thing that saves him. Augur Bolus isn't going to do it. And we win this game. All right, turn 6 win. Mostly on par. Well, of course on par because he misses land drops. But that was a very powerful card, or a very, very powerful hand to begin with against his deck. So anyway, going 1-0 in the Standard Daily. Not bad. This is Kevin from Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.